Hello, welcome back to Took's CraftTable. Welcome back to all my subscriber, and most welcome to my new subscriber. Hope you enjoy my channel. Today I just want to share with you the wonderful journal that I received from Pam. I will link her channel below and to share the story how she made this journal for me. I contacted Pam to see if she want to do a swap with me because I love her journal that she made. She just started on YouTube, but has been making journal for quite some time. So if you would go and subscribe to her channel, that would be very much appreciated. And this one, she puts so much work and heart into the journal and make it so special for me. And sorry, Pam, to take for a long time to make a video because I'm still like couldn't believe that this is for me, you know. It's so special, and I didn't even put it back as how it's supposed to be. We said we will make a soft cover journal, something that she haven't done, and I have done a couple, but it's not as so for both of us it's pretty new. So and look at what she did for me. It's like all this slow hand stitching, and the quilt, it's her mom's quilt. How special is that? And this is the silver charm that has a T on it for Took. She's so thoughtful. Like every single piece she put in, it's just so thoughtful of her. And I love how she do her beads with the wax thread. I never done that, and it's just so cool, and the feeling, it's just amazing. And how she did these little piecing, and it just blend into the quilt. It's so amazing. When I receive it, I keep like the whole day I didn't do much, so I'm just like keep open up, and then I showed to my husband. I'm like, wow, how did you do this? And look at the yumminess at the bottom. Oh my goodness, let's look at the inside. But the closure is so cool. It's just a crochet closure, and the button is like a top bottle of perfume, and she has something about the perfume inside to explain. And I told her is like, I love blue and I love arts. I love architect. I love fine arts, and she's trying to incorporate as much as she can in here, and it just blown my mind. The cover, look at how detailed that is, like, and in the pockets, and lots of sewing. She must spend so much time sewing. And this is the card she her notes to me. But I love this book so much, like the page, and she gave me the printed vellum envelope, and oh, so cool. And this is book plate. This is Van Gogh, and and dry flower she used as a window. Just beautiful. The paper that she used, I think she said that from Stamperia, I don't know how to pronounce it. And this is the note about the perfume. It's so cute. I just think that's so lovely. And this wax seal stamp. And this is vintage. I think she said it's from the book cover or something, or yeah, so I can remember her story. And then she made the tape, the vintage tape. You have to go watch her video. I just love the story to go with the journal. I mean, Pam just made me smile and laughed, and she's just her story is just so wonderful and fun, and it just makes you smile when you listen to the story, and all this thing is just so special, and this mother of pearl button, and Pam, I don't know if you know, I collect milk glass, and then this is milk glass bead, and it just like, I used to have a lot when I used to live out west, but then when I moved back to Thailand, I kind of get rid of most of it, and I still kept some small pieces, so I have maybe 10 pieces that I kept, and this is just like amazing. And I love her snippets. Everything is vintage and antiques, and look at, she stamped the birds. She loves birds, and I love to listen to her bird stories. And then she did hand slow stitching. I would love to make one of these, like to practice one of these. I know Rachel at Roxy Creation did beautiful roll, and then she said she learned it from Anne Brooke or something, and then yeah, so I will, this summer, that would be a new technique that I want to learn. And the wash day, it's an old book, nice, really nice paper, and she used a lot of real book page, vintage and antique stuff in here for me. I'm so blessed. I feel so special, Pam. And here's her vintage tape that she learned technique from. And look at this tag. And then the tab is the slow stitches. It's just amazing. It's so nice. I'm just like, I show it to my husband, and then he's like, "Can you do that?" I'm like, "No." I can't do everything. And this is the beautiful charms that she make. This is the crystal butterfly. It's so nice. And this is the, like a real ephemera. Like a, could be like a stationery, I think. Jamestown glass house in Virginia. Yeah, it's so beautiful. The only city I've been to in US is San Francisco, Napa Valley, and Seattle. Because I used to live in Vancouver, so we can drive across to Seattle some weekend, go to the fish markets, and yeah. And this is the printed letter that she put in. That's 1949. It's just so beautiful. Dear Rash. That's so special. Really is. And I love this paper. I think it's calligraphy paper. I have a roll of these that I bought, and I love it. And this is the real vintage antique paper. I think she mentioned that she got a bundle from Rachel, and then she shared some in here. I'm like, oh my goodness. And this is like a real check. Thank you, Pam. I'll go shopping. adding to Tuk's funding. Oh, this paper just feels so good. And I just love these little pockets and tucks, and she's sew every pages, and I love it. I love the feeling. It's so amazing. And I love this tape, this ribbon. You know, every time you open, you see new things all the time. This is, must be Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma. That must be her. No, that's not it. She's in California, sorry. So beautiful. Yeah, that's the way to do it, right? To glue on each other because it's so fragile. Like, yeah. And I love her technique of putting vintage tape. That's how, you know, I've been doing it. I watched Debbie Ann from Ephemera Vintage Garden. She made a technique on these vintage tape, and I just love these. You know, I'm not gonna write on this, right, Pam? This is gonna be my treasure. I'm not gonna destroy it by writing on it. It's just, you know, this is something that I would put it out on like a rainy day, and when I lose my mojo, I'm gonna pull this out and I'm gonna open it, and then I'm gonna be like thankful to, you know, grateful to have, like, you know, these in my hand. I did that with Chantel as well, and Liz. I have, so far I have 3 swaps journal. I did the very first one I did with Liz from the Liz paper project, and then second one with Chantel from Red Page Cafe, and then this one I usually pull them out just to get my mojo back and get some inspiration, you know. This is so beautiful. This is vellum. Must be a book, right? Or did you print these on vellum? I didn't see you mention this one. And this is the Grand Hotel, I think, from Stamperia. Or, yeah, I think that's what it is. And then this, I love this trim. And then she add these, the paint plate with the little pup. That's so cute. I love it. I love it, Pam. And then this heart, and she did it. And then the milk glass bead just touched me so much. Write me. I might write you on this one, but not the book, not the journal. Yeah, this temperature. I love it. I used to have like a tea party with my friend. Like we dress up like this, and then we have tea. But we don't do that anymore. After I move, I'm too far from all my friends, and then I lose touch with them. And this is the paper that she bought from Roxy Creation. It felt like it is a handmade paper. It felt like a rice paper, a tissue rice paper. It's just so beautiful, so beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing with me. And her eco dye paper, and this is look like a handmade paper. And then she made these cool pockets that have all these little things. And I never done this pocket before. She used the old ledger paper, 1907 to do it, and then this cluster. I love how she make her cluster, and she just took some picture from my Facebook and printed out as my little cutie, and that's my other cutie. I got two cutie, and then here's the whole family. I have one daughter, and then I have 3 stepdaughters, so I have 4 in the house. Can you imagine? 4 girls. This is the tag that she followed me on my challenge. I have altered book challenge, and she joined me. It was so nice, and turned out so beautiful, Pam. It's like in person. It's the feeling and the look. You know, it just, and these, I love these. And then another tea charm. That's so good. And then that's a pocket. My journaling card. And then she used the vintage antique ledger paper here. And then she glue on a piece of paper. It must be so fragile. And oh, I love these. I love British cottage. This is how, and back with handmade paper. So beautiful. And even the clip is so cute. Must be like a vintage paper bag. I know I have to go back and watch your video again, Pam, because sometimes when I laugh so hard and then I kind of miss part of it. Even though I watched it twice already. Beautiful. So beautiful. I start to go and put in offer for a real ephemera on eBay. I've seen them so much now. Once you start looking for something, and then eBay have the algorithm to send you what you might be interested. So I get a few of those coming in. Yeah, this is the clip that I've been trying to use on mine to her, but it scratched the photograph a lot, so I don't know. This one, that's a smart idea to put the tape, so it at least it scratched the tape, not the paper, because it's like a really beautiful paper bag. And this one, journaling card, so beautiful. The handwriting. This is a real treasure, really is. Beautiful. This is the oil painting. 1920, that's all for sure. Here's the other side of that beautiful paper. It feels so good. I love bits and pieces like this. It just gives the texture, really give texture and contrast of colors, and really pop out. It's art itself, right? The texture. And here's more beads. This is from the Oriental Garden Stamperia. I have this pad as well, and look at, so cute. And this is the most wonderful. It's a bookmark that she made with like vintage crochet, like a really fine vintage crochet, and And then she adds some buttons, and then her ruffle is so neat. It's so like equally pleated and beautiful stitch. And this is rusted. So beautiful. And a milk cap, and this is like so beautiful. Like you can tell it's like really fine vintage antique crochet, and this is antique glaze. It's just so fine. And then these, so beautiful, and green and gold, so luxury, French, shabby. And this is the really beautiful ruffle she made. I love it. I know I'll make some of you jealous. And so these, so inspiration. And here's one of the tags that she did in my challenge. It really nice. You know, I think I'm gonna do it again, the line paper. And yeah, your handmade paper turned out really cool. You know, lots of texture, and you still see the print, the letter. And this is from the Stamperia. I love this page. I want to do right now. I'm still like learning watercolor, and yesterday I talked to a friend. She said to start with swash and do some doodle on top of the swash, and this would be a really cool pattern to follow on the swash and just practice. Right, it's so beautiful. And this is like from Nick the Booksmith, that she bought a bundle from Nick, and it is bright, but you know what, it's so beautiful, and it goes really well with the tone, the sepia tone here. And I'm so like, really, I have one of Nick's paper. I know you understand that feeling. And look at these. I love this sketch, and love her stitches. So beautiful. And these, remind me of Florence. This is, I don't know where that is. Cannot read. Must be Italian. Yeah, the view just remind me of Florence. Yeah, Florentino. That has to be right. Yeah. I was backpacking with my daughter in 2012 to France and Italy. We went, how many days we went? 12 days. It was a good relationship that we built. She was 12 when we did that, and she's still saying to me that it's the best time that she had with me ever. And this is beautiful. Waterhouse, 1896. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love this. That's from Nick. Paper. And this is the real cigarette card. It's so cool. I never owned any one of these. Like, I used to collect silly things, and then I grew out of it and I get rid of it, and now I want to collect paper again. So beautiful, this book. I mean, the feeling of the paper, the thickness, and the color, the tone, and everything. The sketch. This is Pansy. And she even gave me more of Nick's paper, and it's really beautiful. She really is amazing, Nick. Just like, who has the patience to do all this? You know, it just blown my mind. And I love this so much. And this is really cool coffee or tea stain paper. I don't know, it just feels so good. It has texture as well as the color and pattern. And here's more of the tissue paper, vintage. This is so funny. She said it doesn't go, but she feels like it has to be in. Well, I love it because, you know why? Because it has all the color that I love. It has yellow, it has blue and green, and then the back, it's amazing. It goes. It goes, and I love it. And here's more of that crystal beading. And and then it's the other side of the first cover, and I just love it. And that's the pocket. It's good that she put this in because it helped with the cover to make it nice and strong. So that's what Pam made for me, and then I just feel like, you know, I was in tear. Like, even the second time with my husband, I was in tear, and he still don't understand why I am so touched. Like, and then I hand it to him, and I said, touch it and open it and feel it. And he's like, how did you do this? Can you do that? This is like, it's just amazing. And then at the end, he's like, what did you do that she have to agree to make this for you? I'm like, I don't know. I just feel so special. I said, well, that's Sid, my bragging about this journal, because I love it so much, and really appreciate all the hard work and all the generosity that you put in here, Pam. It meant so much to me, and please, my friend, go and support Pam's channel. And she's so funny. She has such a funny and beautiful story. You will laugh with her. Okay, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.